Your 3-minute question and answer period for the TD Entrepreneurship Challenge will now begin. Can you clarify what you achieved just this year versus previous years?
That's a great question. So this year we did prepare our system to deliver to the middle school in Malone, New York. We were also able to divert over 40,000 water bottles worth of plastic waste. And we were able to transition our education program to run virtually and provide sustainable entrepreneurship education to over 300 youth across North America. On top of that, we did work on developing our after-sales service support. So we are able to support the entrepreneurs who receive our systems into the future.
How did you define success for this project?
Yes, that's a great question. In the short term, we have two main goals. And the first is to have 7 systems operational by the end of the next year. So the 2 systems that we currently already have operational, and then as Carter mentioned, we have 1 more ready to ship within the next month. We're confident that our current sales pipeline will allow us to have another 4 systems sold by the end of next year. And then our second goal is to have our education program expanded to 15 new schools. In the long term, we're planning to bring polyrecycling systems to 10 up north communities to fill the recycling gap between remote communities and recycling infrastructure. And then we plan to accomplish this by partnering with several different multinational companies to sponsor these systems to communities in need across Canada and up north as well.
How were the participants targeted in this project underserved by the current entrepreneurship support system in Canada?
That's a great question. So we really think of Poly as a business in a box, meaning when we do work with an operator, we're able to provide them all the services that they need to get started. So we found a lot of people that are interested in starting a Poly operation are very passionate about making a social and environmental impact, but may not necessarily have the formal business training in order to launch their own venture using a system. So we're there to provide business planning, business modeling, financial support, essentially every aspect that's needed in order to create a successful venture using a Poly system.
How did you develop the curriculum or content for your program? Did you engage any partners?
That's a great question. Yeah, so our curriculum has been developed over the past year, and we did work very closely with experts on waste management and environmentalists to ensure that our content was very accurate and that we were not portraying any false information. On top of that, we did validate the entrepreneurship portion with experts in entrepreneurship, including faculty at the University of Ottawa, as well as with business modeling and business planning experts to ensure that our content was, again, as accurate as it could be.
Do you have plans to scale your project? Why and how?
This is a great question. So we designed Poly to be scalable from the very beginning, and the nature of our project is to reach communities who do not currently have recycling infrastructure in a way that is affordable, customizable, and easy to use so they're available to a wide range of customers. To scale production, we work with 2 manufacturing partners in Ottawa, C.A. Elliott Mechanical Engineering and Carleton Machine Shop, who produce our machines to our needs as we grow. And then we're able to benefit from economies of scale, creating savings that we then pass on to our operators, which make the machines even more affordable and more accessible to more people. Additionally, we have strategic partnerships with multinational corporations such as Lush and Old Navy for plastic.
The time has now expired. Thank you, University of Ottawa.